As China rapidly expands its fleet, churning out warships at an alarming rate, the rest of the world struggles to keep up. Yet, in the ocean's murky depths, a new type of vessel roams beneath the waves. A creation of defense startup Andurial Industries, Dive XL is no ordinary submarine. With electric propulsion, no crew, and easily acquired materials, she's considerably less expensive and quicker to build than most other modern underwater vehicles, paving the way for the production of entire armadas in record time. However, in December 2024, she proved herself to be far more than a low-budget alternative. She revealed a unique, unprecedented capability. And with Anduril's engineers already setting their sights even higher, it seems this is only the beginning. Background. For Silicon Valley's defense tech startup Andurial Industries, transforming warfare through automotive systems has become something of a specialty. Founded in 2017 by Oculus creator Palmer Luckey, Anduril has developed a series of innovations that have pushed the company to a current value of $14 billion. Their Ghost Drone redefined aerial warfare, a collapsible autonomous helicopter that can identify and track targets using onboard AI, operate in swarms, and carry payloads of up to 35 pounds. Meanwhile, the company's Lattice AI system revolutionized battlefield awareness by fusing data from multiple sensors and platforms into a single, intuitive interface that can classify threats and suggest response options in real time. Having revolutionized military technology in the skies and on the ground, in 2023, Anduril turned its attention to a new realm, below the surface of the sea. The challenge was clear. China now operates the world's largest navy, propelled by the world's largest shipbuilding industry. Their shipyards can complete a new major warship in about half the time it takes their American counterparts, and they're producing vessels at a pace not seen since World War II. For the United States and its allies, this represents a major threat. Traditional submarines often take up to 7 years to build and require crews of over 100 sailors each. Just one nuclear-powered attack submarine costs around $3.5 billion, and that's before factoring in decades of maintenance, training, and operational costs. The US simply cannot hope to catch up with the Chinese using conventional vessels. With the numerical gap continuing to grow, Anduril soon realized that a new approach was needed, one able to deliver advanced capabilities without the hefty price tag. The company stated, quote, "To complement our enduring force while reducing reliance on costly and vulnerable crewed platforms, we must build fleets of low-cost autonomous assets that deliver enhanced capability at a fraction of the cost." Yet developing such a vessel would require rethinking everything about how submarines are designed, built, and operated. Traditional defense contractors have tried and failed. Boeing's Orca program and the Navy's Snakehead project both faced years of delays and billions in cost overruns. Anduril decided it was time to bring its Silicon Valley approach to one of the most complex challenges in naval engineering. Dive XL. Their solution is Dive XL, specially designed for rapid production. Made using commercial-grade aluminum and fiberglass instead of rare or bespoke materials, Anduril's unmanned vessel is far easier and cheaper to build than most other submarines. Its simplicity has another major benefit. With minimal training, it can be constructed by existing automotive industry workers instead of having to rely on specialized shipyard labor, facilitating rapid production on a much larger scale and at a much lower cost. Yet Dive XL is not just a low-budget version of already existing vessels. Its electric propulsion system represents a radical departure from traditional submarine design. Unlike nuclear-powered submarines with their complex reactor systems, or diesel-electric boats that must regularly surface to run their engines, Dive XL's propulsion allows for silent, efficient operation while remaining completely submerged. The design is deliberately freely flooded, using smaller, commercial, off-the-shelf pressure vessels to house critical systems like navigation, communications, and batteries. This approach not only reduces complexity, but also makes maintenance and upgrades far simpler than with conventional submarines. What's more, its modular design can accommodate up to 3 different payloads simultaneously, or 1 extra-large payload, ranging from sensors and communication packages to intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, or ISR equipment. This versatility means that a single Dive XL could be reconfigured for multiple mission types, One day, it can be conducting long-range surveillance with advanced sensor packages. The next, mapping the seabed with sonar arrays, and later carrying out extended patrol missions with different payload combinations. The open system architecture ensures compatibility with third-party payloads, allowing operators to continuously upgrade and customize the platform as new technologies emerge. The vessel's brain is equally sophisticated. Its artificial intelligence can operate autonomously or under remote guidance, processing data from multiple sensors to navigate safely while remaining undetected. This approach future-proofs the design. As new sensors, weapons, or surveillance systems are developed, they can be readily integrated into existing vessels. The 100-hour voyage. But it was one particular ability that caught the world's attention in early December 2024, when Anduril revealed that Dive XL had performed an incredible feat, a single, fully submerged voyage of 100 hours, a new record for a vessel of this type. Where hybrid unmanned submarines require frequent contact with the surface, potentially exposing themselves to enemy threats, Dive XL is specially designed to remain underwater for the duration of its voyages. Shane Arnott, Anduril's Senior Vice President for Programs and Engineering, explained the importance of Dive XL's achievement, saying, quote, "This was a unique demonstration of endurance and stealth. The longer an autonomous submarine can stay submerged, the more operational flexibility it provides its commanders." Dive XLs are now operating almost daily off the coasts of both the United States and Australia, proving their reliability in diverse maritime environments. The platform has been selected as the foundation for the Royal Australian Navy's Ghost Shark program, a $140 million initiative to develop specialized autonomous submarines for Australia's specific defense needs. Under this program, Anduril is developing customized variants of the Dive XL, equipped with advanced classified mission payloads. The Ghost Shark program itself represents a new model of international cooperation in autonomous systems development. While traditional submarine programs are typically shrouded in secrecy and limited to a single nation, Anduril has worked openly with Australian Defence Forces to develop and refine the Dive XL's capabilities. This collaborative approach has accelerated development while ensuring the platform meets the needs of multiple naval forces, a crucial advantage given the growing challenges in the Indo-Pacific region. A new phase. Buoyed by the success of the Dive XL program so far, Anduril has already made significant investments in its Rhode Island production facility, preparing to scale up manufacturing to dozens of units per year. The company's approach represents a fundamental shift in submarine production, moving away from specialized shipyards toward a more streamlined commercial manufacturing model. What's more, with the 100-hour voyage now under its belt, the company has set itself an ambitious new challenge for 2025, the mission of 1,000 nautical miles, a distance never before traveled by a submarine without surfacing. Meanwhile, China also continues to expand its naval presence, with satellite imagery revealing development of its own extra-large autonomous submarines. The HSU-001, first unveiled in 2019, demonstrated China's early ambitions in this domain. More recently, the UUV-300CB armed autonomous submarine from Poly Technologies signals an acceleration of their unmanned underwater capabilities. It seems that the race for maritime dominance, the future of naval warfare, may not belong to massive surface ships or even traditional submarines, but to unmanned vessels, lurking silently in the depths. The strategic implications are profound. Not too long from now, conflicts might see swarms of autonomous submarines operating in coordinated groups, leveraging their artificial intelligence to adapt and respond to threats in real time. These vessels could penetrate denied areas too dangerous for crewed submarines, gathering intelligence, disrupting enemy operations, and maintaining persistent surveillance of vast ocean regions. Their relatively low cost and rapid production capability mean they could be deployed in numbers that would overwhelm traditional defensive systems. Perhaps most significantly, this technology could potentially open up the struggle for control of the world's oceans to unlikely new contenders. Nations and even non-state actors previously unable to maintain large submarine forces due to the enormous costs and technical requirements might suddenly find themselves capable of fielding significant undersea capabilities. Traditional naval powers will need to adapt not only to operating these autonomous vessels, but to defend against them as well. If the Dive XL's rapid progress is any indication, That future may be arriving sooner than anyone expected.